What do you think, Luce? Going in? Are you going to take your time and decide, or what are you doing? Going in? No? Well, then you stay out then. I don't hold the door forever. Hey everybody, Prep Nurse 1 here. Today is Sunday, May 2nd, 2021. We've had some sunshine today, but it's weird because there's been really heavy clouds that have gone over here. It got really dark, like it was going to rain, and then it didn't rain here today. So very, very strange, but very mild today, which is good. Before we get into the video, I want to remind everybody I will be live streaming tonight. And what we're going to actually talk about tonight, are disillusioned people a threat or a danger, or an organization of disillusioned people? Could they be a threat? So we're going to talk about that topic tonight. We're going to discuss that. We're going to kind of go over some things and those type of things. So we will definitely get into that tonight. So please join me for that at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I think we'll have a good discussion on that. So there's got little Miss Molly circling under my feet. So I went this morning and I got the capstones for this bed. So now the only thing that has to be done now is the dirt has to be filled in on top of the wood, and we will be good. Now I still have to call my other guy and have him bring me. I don't think this is enough dirt to fill this bed. It's just I just don't think we have enough. But I'm gonna have another load of dirt brought in, so that's gonna happen as well. So so that's where we're at. So it's done. I'm happy it's done. Really, really happy. There's plenty of other projects to continue on with, and things that we need to do and get done. And so now I can move on to the next thing. Greg let me borrow a pike, which I have in the woodshed, so that I can roll these when I cut these. Because this is going to be one of the things that I'm going to be working on, but some of these are pretty heavy, and I can't just go straight through. Like you see, I went down pretty far on this one, but I couldn't go the rest of the way through. And then you got all these other ones on here, so I'm gonna take this one here first, and I'm gonna pike it and roll it, and then I'll cut it up while it's sitting on these other two. But so that's what I'm gonna be working on. I'm gonna be out here getting that done. But there's always the next project, and there's a lot to do, and there's a ton of cleanup that has to happen in through this area, and so we will be working on all those things. Hello, Miss Molly. Yes. So. All right, so I wanted to talk about today, and this is the timing of this, and I'm not sure how I'm going to be titling this video, but I find this very, very interesting. Okay, so there's this huge surge, huge danger of going on in India right now, and all these people every day are getting the virus, and they don't think the numbers are accurate. They think it's much, much higher, and there's all kinds of people dying, and it's terrible, and it's a new variant and stuff like that. So the United States has decided in their ultimate wisdom to do a travel ban, right, with India. No more traffic coming in from India. Now, they announced this 2 days ago. But the timing of it I find ironic, because the travel ban doesn't start until the 4th of May. Now, I really would hope that somebody could explain this to me, because I don't get it. If you have this horrible, awful, deadly variant that is just killing people like crazy, infecting all kinds of people, and you're going to do a travel ban, and you're going to stop people from that country from coming into this country, right? Why wouldn't you do it immediately? Why wouldn't that be immediately done? As of right now, the travel ban is in place. Why would that not be the case, right? Why are you waiting? Why are you waiting and saying, okay, now listen, in 5 or 6 days, we're going to initiate this travel ban. So let's think about this for a second. Why would they do that? So all the rich people from India have a chance to get out of India and get to the United States ahead of time. Think about it, okay? If you're wealthy and you have the money, you get out of whatever the bad situation is. Let's use an example. Oh yeah, New York City. When things were really bad in New York City, what did all the wealthy people do? They got out and they went to their, summer cottages, or they went, down south, or they went to other places. They got out of that area because, that was not a good area to be in, because there was, a lot of restrictions, a lot of lockdowns, and all those type of things. It is amazing to me that if something is so bad and it is so deadly, that you decide that you as a country need to impose a travel ban from that country, that you would say, okay, yeah, now we're just going to go ahead and do that, but we're not going to do it immediately. We're going to do it in 5 days or 6 days or whatever it was, because they announced it a few days ago that they were going to be doing, as of May 4th, a travel ban. Does that make any kind of sense to anybody, or am I like the only one that's looking at that going? And we did the same thing when when we did it with China, guys. We did the same exact thing when we did it with China. When we initiated the first travel ban, that we're not allowing any more people from China to come in, they said, but it's not going to happen until XYZ date. Just, to me, it's just absolutely nuts. Makes no sense at all. So I wanted to show you guys. Now, as you know, I went crazy this year and really worked on these trees, topping them all off and cutting them back. But the branches that were coming down, I left on here. Look at the blossoms. We got the apple blossoms coming on these trees. So I knew that once we did that and we left these ones on here, that we would end up, and you can see the blossoms there, somewhere there, we would get blossoms on these here. We'll walk over here and we'll look at these ones as well. But what'll happen is, and one of the reasons why we did what we did, was because now the energy, instead of going into a 40-foot tall tree, or whatever, however the height was, now this tree's topped off at about, 10, 11 feet, but all the energy will go in to this part of the tree and into the production of these apples. I don't think we're going to get anything on this one, because the only thing we got left on this one is the shoots. Let's see what we got, if we got anything here. I don't see anything yet on this tree. No, I don't see anything yet there. So now we'll take a walk down here and we'll look down here. All this has to get cleaned out, or cleaned up. It's just, we've had a lot of wet weather, and this has all got to get cleaned up. I did this area last, but I don't see any blossoms on this one yet. That doesn't mean we're not going to get some. We may, but well, actually, if you look on this tree here, with the part that we have there that was down, we do have some blossoms on that one. So we may get some on this one. I'm not 100% sure yet, but yeah, so this was definitely a ton of work. Obviously, we still have to clean all this up and out of here. This whole area is going to get cleaned out as well, but that's going to take a little bit of time. Mom and Beck have been working over in this area. So this bush has already been cut. It just hasn't been pulled out of there. I cut that all back. So that just has got to be pulled over here. Mom and Beck have been working up in this area. There was, over here, there was a lot of, like, if you see the box here, it's got broken glass and stuff. So there was a lot of broken glass and stuff in this area. So Mom has been in this area working on cleaning it up, getting the broken glass picked up. But they're, we're gonna, and I gotta get all this cut up. So there's plenty to do. There's plenty to do yet. So we'll continue to work in this area and get things more squared away. But those raised beds needed to be done, and that's why I was focusing on them. I had been working obviously over here before that, and I'll get back over here and work on things over here. But it'll all come together. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the whole situation with the travel ban from India and why the delay. I want to hear what you guys think. Why the delay on that? Why wasn't it implemented immediately? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense at all. Especially, once again, you have this horrible, horrible, deadly, terrible situation going on. Why isn't it being taken care of right away? So that's something that I find very interesting. And I think that, you know, if it's so bad and if it's so horrible, why isn't that being done instantly? So that's, I find that very bizarre. But anyway, I am going to jump off of here for now, guys. I will see you tonight, and we will be talking about, and here's the thing, just so you know, this is going to encompass a lot of the disillusioned people that we have in the country right now. The organization of these people, the funding, where does the funding come from, and those type of things. And we'll discuss all that, and we will get into that. All right. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you've had a great weekend. I hope it's been peaceful and restful for you, if that's what you were trying to do. And here we go. We got Miss Molly coming, and there looks like Gelka Meister. She is so freaking cute. I hate to say it, but she really is, with her little bitty legs, and she's so tiny. You are. You are a pretty girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're a pretty girl with your big fluffy tail. Yes. I still cannot believe this little bitty cat had 5 kittens before she got fixed. But she is fixed now. And it is Gelko. So anyway, guys, please join me again 8 o'clock tonight. We'll do the live stream. We'll have a good discussion. I hope, like I said again, you've had a good weekend and you got to enjoy it. So now look at that. Now over there it's like clear. It's so weird, and it looks like there might be some darker clouds coming this way. Just a bizarre day, but that's okay. It's been mild, so that's a good thing. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. That is important. We're one race called the human race, and as soon as we can focus on that and get away from all the other nonsense and the BS, we're going to be in much, much better shape. And I think that's important that people realize that. And unfortunately, a lot of times people don't. There's a lot of manipulation going on, and they don't even realize they're being manipulated. But anyway, also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, the only one that can stop you from reaching those goals is you. Nobody else can stop you. If you stay positive and stay away from the negativity, you're going to be just fine. Don't let people tell you what you can and cannot accomplish. You make it happen. And that's the key right there, making it happen. All right? So I wanted to show you on this right here real quick. Look at all the blossoms. They're turning into now, these are all going to be plums. So we're going to just be, and if you look right down the whole stem of this branch, and then over here as well, and well, actually on all of them there, but we're going to have a lot of plums this year. A lot of plums. And then this one here is also plums as well. And you can see them all through there as well, which is really, really neat. So, yep, I am looking forward to seeing what our harvest is going to look like this year. I think it's going to be fun. All right, guys, I will see you later. Have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.